guys, this is Riza Asenas of Succulent Plant Hub by Mommy Approve, and today we're here in my small greenhouse, and I just want to give an update regarding the plants that I bought from the Yuchango about a month ago. There's a lot of people who are requesting this video, so here it is. Let's go. Hello guys, so in front of me are these beautiful plants. They're about 1 month old in my care. And watering schedule, okay, it's really important that we know the watering schedule, because the watering technique that we use for them would really determine how fast they can grow roots. The technique that I use is called controlled watering. So with me here is a really handy tool, and it's a syringe, a 60cc syringe. And about every 4 to 5 days, I give them about 10 to 20 cc of water, but I make sure before I water them, I make sure that the soil is completely dry. It's because you don't want this plant sitting in water for too long, because they don't have the roots yet, and it might cause root rot and fungal diseases, and as well as insect or bug infestation. So guys, when I water, I just water at the brim of the pot, like on the sides of the pot, and I never water the plant itself. It's because it can cause stem rot. And then one thing that I also want to share with you is that you do this technique for about 2 months until they establish their rooting system. So how to check for the roots? So after about 2 weeks of doing the controlled watering, I try to uproot the plant from the pot. So if you will have resistance when you uproot, or when you try to uproot the plants to check for roots, like this one here, see, it's hard for me to really lift that plant, meaning this plant here already established roots underneath the soil, so that is a good sign there. But I have one here that is really easy to uproot, like my tolimensis here. So when I try to do that, you can check the bottom here. Look at those beautiful roots, and this one is drinking from the roots already. It may be drinking from the leaves, because you can see those dead leaves or wilted leaves on the bottom. But I am pretty sure that this plant here is already drinking from the soil with the use of the roots. So when putting it back, you just try to make sure the roots are embedded under the soil, so the new growth roots will not dry out. Okay, so let's see this one here. This one, see, there's a resistance with this one, so I'm pretty sure that it already has its rooting system established in there. The second one that we're gonna talk about is the lighting condition. Okay, so with these babies here, and same with the rest of my Korean succulents, I don't expose them directly to the sun. It's because they can get easily burned. I'll give you an example of a burnt succulent. So if you can see my Echeveria agaviotis Maria, look at the bottom leaves. They were scorched by the sun, and she's actually recovering very well now. Before, the burn parts were from the top of the plant all the way down. So right now she is growing new leaves, so it is outgrowing the burnt leaves, and she's turning really beautiful because it's summer here right now, and it's really hot during the day, so she gets a lot of sunlight. That's why she is colored stressed like this. So my greenhouse, I'm gonna give you a quick tour on my greenhouse. So my greenhouse is built of glass. And I also have this polycarbonate roofing. And I also covered the entire greenhouse with a UV sheet I bought from Amazon. And I bought like 25 feet of UV sheets. So if you can see this here, I covered the whole greenhouse. I recommend that you guys have a greenhouse. It's because it's these plants were grown in the greenhouse in Korea. So it's better if you mimic that kind of environment for them so they can thrive better. They want the light from the sun, but they don't like the heat. So I also have this fan. This fan going almost every day for them, just to, especially on hot days, just to like circulate the air inside the greenhouse and prevent the buildup of like hot pockets that can cook your succulents. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't like summer. It's because they don't like the heat. So that's one of the things that we need to remember when it comes to our Korean succulents or succulents in general. There are succulents that can tolerate direct full sun, but my succulents right here are from Korea, and as we all know, it's not their native land. They don't really grow over there. They were grown inside a greenhouse. So if you expose them to direct sunlight, they will surely burn, like what happened to my Echeveria agaviodes Maria. Alright, so I'm not sure if you guys remember this plant here. This is my Golden State variegated Echeveria. And the video that I posted before, she was almost dying. Like, she had bigger leaves, but then the leaves were wilted, and it's not rotten, but it's all like dry and wilted. It's producing a lot of healthy leaves for me, and I'm really happy about that. So with the watering schedule for this one, it's different from the rest, because with her, I try to water her every 2 to 3 days with about 15 to 20 cc of water. And it really worked for her. So she's thriving really well. I'm really happy about that. I also bought this warty Echeveria Heart's Delight. And as you can remember, she had a lot of red bottom leaves. Right now, she shed most of the lower leaves. I only have like 3 left here, or 4. She is growing a lot of new leaves at the center. Another thing that most people were scared of is when they see wilted leaves on the bottom and these wrinkly leaves on the bottom. They often ask if the plant is dying, or what should I do with this? Is my plant okay? The answer is yes, as long as the leaves are not mushy, they're not black, and they're not translucent. If they're translucent and black and mushy, then we have a problem. It's a sign, or those are the indications of stem rot. So look at this Echeveria here. She has wilted and drying leaves at the bottom. It's because she's still drinking from the bottom leaves. And I don't remove these leaves until they're all like dry. It's because there's still water in there that they can still drink. So make sure that when you try to remove it, if you cannot remove it, do not remove it. Just wait until it comes off by itself, or when it's all like, you know, dry and wrinkly, and like you can just pull it easily. Another sign that the plant is doing really well is that if you see a lot of growth at the center like this, so meaning she's really happy where she's at right now. And another sign is the root system. So as you can see, there's roots coming out there, and really happy, those healthy looking roots. I'm gonna show you an example of Korean succulent that will never make it. Like, it got all rotten, and let me see where it is. Okay. So guys, this is my friend's succulent. She bought it from Korea as well, and I believe after unboxing she left it in her porch, and so I believe it got overwatered. I'm not sure what really happened, but look at those mushy brown, black, translucent leaves. This is the perfect example of stem rot. And I hope this video is helpful, especially for those who are still starting to collect Korean succulents. And if you have other questions, please let me know in the comment section below. I always respond to the comments, and I always read all of them. And thank you so much for the support. That's about it, guys, and thank you so much for watching. And if you think this video is helpful, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell button so you are all updated for all the upcoming videos. And if you want me to give you a shout out, please let me know in the comment section below. I love you all. Bye!